Hello folks, your host Old Valderox here, back with some more Fake Grand Order. So where we last left off, well, let's cut right to the chase. We'll be facing one of those demon god pillars, unfortunately. And while it's not described, they're resistant to the knights classes, be it saber, archer, and lancers. However, they're very much vulnerable to the cavalry classes, which would be everyone else. And, well, it doesn't list the Avenger class or the Ruler class. In any case, though, they are your best bet. But, I'm trying to remember. I recall reading somewhere that I guess the demon god pillars themselves, at least the ones we face in the singularities, each changed a weakness. Like, I seem to recall the one in Okeanos was specifically weak to Ryder because Drake was assisting us there, and so forth and so on. I was under the impression they were all weak to or vulnerable to all cavalry classes, but I could have been wrong. Still though, that shouldn't stop me from fighting, and this is what I'm gonna go with. Sheikah's gonna be in the back ready with the kaleidoscope, Joan of Arc, and Ozzy. I'm contemplating about bringing Ozzy. The only reason I brought Ozzy is because he's Buster. He benefits from Waver's Craft Testing, which it's only 15%. It's not like it's all that either. I'll take anything over nothing. So right now we're gonna go ahead and jump in. One thing I could do is raise Ozzy's skills, but without that third skill of his, I kind of feel like dumping anything into the other skills is not really. Well, I guess I could give it to Imperial Privilege, but Imperial Privilege only benefits if it has protection of the suns. And as far as materials are concerned, I probably have more so to focus on protection of the sun. And if I throw it into Imperial Privilege right now, it's kind of a waste since it won't always 100% work all the time. So this is the set we're going to jump in with. Fun! Let's go right ahead. So you bested Nidocris. Good, I congratulate you. State your business, foreign master. Are you here to leave me your head, or to beg for mercy? I will allow either of those. I will kill you however you want. We already stated our business. The message from earlier. It said you wanted me to fight alongside you, but... Unbelievable. You were serious. To think that I cannot see through the truth and lies. If I must burn you alive to stop my laughter, then that is what I shall do. But I forgive you. Yes, I shall forgive you. How long has it been since I laughed this much? I'll admit it, foreign master. You have a gift. A gift for seeing dreams so far removed from reality. A gift that I, not knowing imagination, don't possess. Hey, please refrain yourself, King Ozymandias. Turn the mocking down a notch me aside. Valderox is serious. And let's stop laughing at what isn't fun. You don't think it's all that funny either, do you? Zangzang. Zhuang Zan Zan Zan, the woman who crossed my Egypt without permission. It seems you have something to say to me. Fine. In return for that great feat, I will allow your question. Thank you very much. He's just like everyone said, isn't he? What? I didn't enter the Grand Temple, but I have been a guest at many other oases and temples. There I've listened to stories told by many people from this nation, stories of cold-blooded and narcissist king, and yet a king that rationally protects his people. You're different from the Lion King. You prioritize the lives of your people, because you know that is the best way for a country to prosper, because you think that is the duty of a king. Except you're going to abandon that duty. You say you don't know imagination, right? You realize that if you were to fight the Lion King, you would both fall, and that's why you wouldn't fight. So you chose the path of closing your country by summoning that desert into the world. You can't beat the Lion King, so you're trying to lock your country's people in this temple. You were shown a path where you could leave this paradox. No, resignation. Why can't you just be honest to yourself and say yes? Fool! What would come of joining in this nonsense? With no hope of victory, what would happen when we defeat the Lion King? Through the incineration of humanity, the world will be burned away. If that's the case, it's pointless to defeat only the Lion King. I will use my power to save my people. What happens to other people is none of my concern. Oh, I dare you to say that again! Now I'm angry. No, I'm furious. Enough is enough for both you and the Lion King. You're just as selfish as Wukong. Wukong from Journey to the West. Isn't he a monkey? Yes, a monkey. Now that you mention it, you two look like each other. You done interrupting me? You see the end of the world is knocking on your door. Even if you're fine with it, your people don't want to lose this desert. Why can't you understand that? You've been saying, I'll protect my people, I'll protect my people. But isn't that just the same as the Lion King? Pharaoh Ozymandias is the strongest in all Egypt, right? And show me how great you are. Instead of, I'll protect my people, try saying, I'll protect this world. You're the real fool. Even the great king is speechless. Well, I know she gets angry, but I've never seen her this furious before. However, he will not get mad. Her reason is but a child's. He would lose his pride as a king if he took a child's tantrum seriously. Ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Oh wait, the last one was a He's really laughing now. To protect the world. You are asking me to protect the world. The shameful world of humans. What I protect is the law of the gods. In the end, you claim I am merely protecting my own subjects. But yes, that possibility was outside of my calculations. Just as I expected, I am always an obstacle to you brave heroes. This prominent king is once again a tyrant that needs to be defeated. As such, were I in any era, any world, I would have reigned as your enemy. Pharaoh Ozymandias cannot save the world. The reason being I'm the king on the side that rules and intimidates. King Ozymandias, you just happened to end up in that role, didn't you? Just this one time, I'm sure doing something good is not a bad deal for you. Is that so? At the very least, I want to kill you more than anything right now. Zhuang Zan Zan Zan. That was quite the question. However, there is one fatal flaw in what you said. This is a reward for making me laugh from the bottom of my heart. From the hand of King Ozymandias, I will compensate you. Huh? What do you mean something lacking? Did I mess up again? Do I really have to say it? You haven't proved whether you have what it takes or not to save the world. For that reason, I am saying I will give you that opportunity. That's the Holy Grail. King Ozymandias has the Holy Grail in his hand. King Ozymandias cut himself and is pouring the blood into the Grail. Oh, and he just drank it down in one gulp. Shadow the demon god that resides in this Grail. Oh, false god Amun, now I grant your true name. I know they talk about robotic food like I don't know if I can make another voice like that, but I can try. I am one of the 72. I am demon god Amun. Now, you shall call me by my true name. A proper god enshrined and worshipped in this temple. The name is the great god Amun-Ra. Now that's a big one. In ancient Egypt, Amun-Ra was one of the gods with the highest level of divinity. It's impossible to manifest something with that level of divinity to this world. However, it's a different story if you grant the name to a demon god for them. Although it's temporary, that's a true divine spirit. a monster that far exceeds that of a demon god pillar. Even still, if we don't defeat him, we can't move on. The Sun King took that form for that very reason. As proves that we can defeat the Lion King, we will take down the demon god pillar, Amun-Ra. And what sucks too is we have to do this battle at least one more time, with the second battle having at least 80k more HP. As if it wasn't already hard enough dealing with a 500k HP monster. I might not even make it through. Which is probably what I should have brought a healer along, which I didn't.
神たるファラオの武勇を見せるとしよう。絶望による死を許す。中だな。他にやることないの？地上にあってファラオに不可能なし。万物万象我が手中にあり。さあどうだ。
So it looks like the cavalry classes are affected. It's saying that, but it's not saying why. Again, as always. You know what? Let's apply that. I'll take the attack up. Who do I have in the back? I think put Shiki, so she'll be my little ace in the hole if I fail here. So she'll probably do at least 100k. No miraculous 200k. I'll take that defense down.
これは憎悪によって磨かれた我がラグロンドメント級兵。
I'll take that. It's too much damage for my taste. Actually, that's good for right now.
Moroi! ファラオに歯向かう愚か者めがアメンメスこの程度ヌルルオーメンこの程度か
さあどうだ
よかろう
ええはいどう
ヌルルオーメンアメンメス
You were just doing me favors over here, buddy.
褒美をやろう
I'll probably go with the same team again for the second round, although I kind of feel he'll have a different setup. And from this we receive a scarab. Sure, I'll take that level raise. And we're still not done, so we might as well go round 2, Demon God Pillar. Gas Servant is probably better to have as long as we're there for a single target. And region will be region. If only I can get him to level 60 to unlock his other skill. Or was it at level 70 that he unlocks? No, I think it's level 70 that unlocks his next skill. I correct? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the form ascension 3 times, and I think I've only done it actually once, so the second time's about to come out. Yep. Let's go right ahead. Miriam Usurmake. The enemy demon god killer will disappear. Damaged parts regenerate immediately. The Great Temple Complex must be supplying an infinite amount of magical energy to Amun-Ra. Perhaps this is what King Ozymandias is saving for his final battle with the Lion King. As long as he's in this temple, he's invincible. Truly, a Camelot form specializes in protecting his people. Was it that? Admiration is nice, but we can't win at this rate. That thing over there won't go down easily. Sorry, I must apologize to you, King Ozymandias. That was bad of me just now. Now of old times? And that's why I'm going to get serious now. If you go so far as becoming an ugly monster, then I must answer your resolve. This skill, I sealed it away after the Buddha got angry in Tianzi. He told me to stop, told me I was abusing its use, but now, this is because that is. This comes to be because that comes to be. It's not because that is not. This ceases to be because that ceases to be. Pratyasamuta Mutara. These merits, skills, and the teachings of the Buddha are honored by the Five Elements Mountain. The time has come to unleash the Buddha palm. Now I will save this entire world. Oh, so would it have been wise to bring her instead of... well, I mean, she does have her own MP charge skill. But King Ozzy didn't do so bad either.
Sentouか。なるべく避けたいところだっちゃ。こういうのどうだ。中だな。他にやることない。地上にあってファラオに不可能なし。万物万象はファラオの真意を見るがいい。
さあどうだ。
King Ozzy or Jungle? Well, it has to be Jungle Culture, even though Ozzy does extra damage. Plus, there's no crit stars around. Actually, I should have bought the crit star generator. Ozzy looks like he could have done some real damage with the crit stars, but probably another time.
褒美をやろう。光なき者。はい。全能の我が業、そして平服せ我が無限の闘気。太陽はここに降臨せい。ラブチェーム、ピース。
これは憎悪によって磨かれた我がラグロンドメントニュヘイ。
Yep, because we didn't have that little extra time.
Ah, よし。いいの。罠だ。罠だ。くらえ。セプセスカー。この程度。サフラー。この程度か。メルローメン。この程度か。
Oh, you're just asking for your butt to be kicked. In that case, I will prep up Ozzy too.
すべて僕の思うままってね。
You're gonna wish I didn't hit you with multiple noble phantasms. Come on, Waver, stun his butt. Take that, demon god pillar.
もろい。
どう？
Without a means to recover, you're just a sitting duck.
褒美をやろう。
全て
光なき者。全能の我が業、そして平服せ我が無限の闘気。太陽はここに降臨せい。ラムテイム全キリス。
I'll take that defense
こ
down.
れは憎悪によって磨かれた我がラグロンドメット
Good 100 kills to shoot. Oh. Nope.
アメンメス。この程度か。
I don't think I'll reach the turns in time, but I'll see what I can do. Damn it, Ozzy. Stop taking all the good stuff.
いいはい
ダジャク
Ozzy's
ダジャ
definitely
ク。
gonna get taken down.
サフロー。メルオーメン。このバカな。
Well, Ozzy, you did your job.
さあ
Please
ど
give
う
her a boost that I can rely with.
ああ吐き気がする
Dylan Mark is gonna get there regardless, so might as well go for damage.
行くぞ。
A good 100k at the very least? Maybe not.
俺の前に立つんじゃない
無駄だ。セプセストメルオーメン。サフロー。
Oh, damn. How is it that Joan of Arc survived? Well, I won't question it, we'll just do what we need to do. Theoretically, I could do this. They'll all survive. Invincible and evade, unless, of course, it has hit to evade. But even then, Joan of Arc has more HP. You got taken down by Regen.
さあ首を切りましょうおさらばです
There you have it, folks. 3 scabs for the high scenario. Woo, I'm not gonna say the second battle wasn't easy. I mean hard. Sorry. It wasn't easy, but it was definitely not hard. No. It was difficult, alright. So for this next battle, it looks like we'll be needing an assassin. Bringing Waver is dangerous, but Taro, just in case we need him. Ozzy's gonna take down his Needle Priest, and as far as bringing another assassin, I'll do this. Jack says hello, which I probably should have done for the previous battle. Jack probably would have put up a better resistance. Maybe, but actually no, she wouldn't have benefited from the Waver Craft Essence. So this is what I'm gonna bring for the battle. Crit Star Generator, another Crit Star Generator, and Caster that doesn't absorb much. Assassin doesn't absorb as much either, but still absorbs some. And Ozzy. Ozzy might get pummeled beforehand, but all he needs to do is just take down Needle Crease. And an extra assassin at the back, Shiki. The demon god filler has been terminated, but isn't this... Oops, did I go too far? Whoa, King Ozymandias? You called. In hindsight, it wasn't very pleasant turning into a demon god pillar. He can just turn back just like that? Of course, I am the king of the sun, the king of all gods. That aside, well fought. Your strength is befitting of taking on the Lion King, who fancies himself a god. Pharaoh, are you alright? I thought I saw something strange. Needlecrease, is that you? I'm glad you are here. You should accompany me too. Accompany? I mean, yes, of course. If that is your wish. But in what should I accompany you? That's obvious. They have shown they are qualified to face the Lion King. Then only one more qualification remains. Are they brave enough to fight side by side with me? Are they worthy for me to entrust the entirety of my nation, my soldiers, to them? Why can't he just be honest with himself? Don't praise me too much. I am used to it. However, don't regret making me want to fight you. You, not giving up even when faced with the fires of destruction. You, the ones who shall bring true salvation to this world. Hear ye. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look upon my works, ye mighty and despair. The demon god pillar was but an opening act. Witness the pharaoh's fighting methods passed down from his forefathers. In other words, this is the final decisive battle. I, Needlecrease, shall make you shine with all I've got. Sorry about that, stumbling right there towards the end. Well, like I said, with this, we will conclude Chapter 15. Assuming I can proceed to the battle quickly because we're reaching our time limit period. Like I said, I can go past the 30-minute mark.
Kami taru Pharaohの武勇を見せるとしよう。絶望による死を許す。通話中だな。他にやることない。通話中だな。他にやることないの？ファラオの真意を見るがいい。地上にあってファラオに不可能なし。万物万象我が手中。ほうよか。全能の我が業、そして平服せ我が無限の闘気、太陽をここに降臨せい。ラムテンティース、ダジャク脆い。ファラオに歯向かう愚か者めがこの程度か。ダジャクこの程度脆い。
If he crits on Waver, he's gonna destroy him. Like I said, I don't really... The one who I'm gonna need for this battle is definitely Waver. Expression is whether I want to.
Yo Karo.
I'm taking a gamble here.
無駄だ。この程度か。この程度。ファラオの真意を見るが。ダジャク。
Okay, so far the gamble has paid off. This should get his pretty close up to him.
脆い。バカな。
Okay, so far so good. Ozzy's the real problem. That Sphinx may or may not pose a problem.
殺しちゃおう。
よかろう。
穂よりは砕く。私たちは炎、雨、
What did that do to Jack all the way up there?
多少はやるか。
Damn it.
ダジャクダジャク。
How dare you hit a child with your feet?
Ah.
行くよ。
Tempted to use it, but it's not worth it.
この程度か。
May or may not kill him.
ダジャクダジャク。もろい。
Come on, little Jack, hang in there. Ozzy's already firing off his noble phantasm. What the hell? He's gonna kill someone with that. Well,
こういうのどうだ。こういうのどうだ。
what I could do is... depending on who he fires that at... Two scenarios can play out right now. I have to really think about this. Not too long though, because, well, I'm not really pressed for time. You cheater. That's all I can say. Actually, you know what? What I could do is stun him. Give that to Jack.
こういうのどうだ。
Have Jack heal herself.
これだね。
Just in case Needle Priest does some kind of cheap move. And slowly start hurting Ozzy?
行くぞ。
行くよ。
Nah, we'll hurt Needle Priest. Actually, no, I should have hurt Ozzy.
ダジャクダジャク。
大逆には死。
ファラオの真意を見るがいい。ファラオの真意を見るがいい。
Really? All he gets is his heal? I should probably take down... I'm not gonna regret this. Actually, hopefully not. This can still work out.
すべて僕の思うままってね。
And then I shouldn't have used it to the evade.
大軍師の究極陣地。 全能の我が業をそして平服せ我が無限の闘気太陽はここに降臨せラムテウムテルティースダジャクダジャク
Yeah, I wasted a perfect good evade.
この程度か
Oh well.
切るね。
Take out waiver, that's fine. That noble phantasm is definitely gonna take out
穂よ
someone.
りは砕く。私たちは炎、
But if
雨、
he takes out Jack, well, I mean, he's gonna have sheep.
多少はやるか
解体するよ。
Oh yeah, it's obvious he's gonna go after now.
全能の我が業をそして平服せ我が無限の闘気太陽は
Well, I mean, it makes sense.
地上にあってファラオの真意を見る
Oh, you and your privileges.
いいぞやればいい
Little Jack, let's get you
終
up.
わりだ
行くよ。
I don't like how the king already had his empty elements. I like very cheap move.
俺の前に立つんじゃない
多少はやるかバカな
Oh
ファラオ
man.
の玉体に傷
思う存分解体させてね。
Chills and spills, folks. Chills and spills. So obviously you're gonna need Chi for this, but someone else to support Chi. Another single target assassin. Now then, what were we talking about? We were talking about joining forces, my king. I know that. I thought it'd be awkward to discuss it after the fight, so I was doing you a favor. Let it slide. Alligator's brains. You demonstrated your strength. As such, I mustn't treat you lightly either. I'm no different from the Lion King. I only protect my own people, huh? Zhuangzan Zhangzang. It's as you say. I was so fixated on planning for the future that I chose the safest route. I was determined, but at the same time narrow-minded. Perhaps because I acquired this grail without much thought. I was obsessed with things I normally would not care about. King Ozymandias, this is... Your reward, taken. It was a satisfying fight worthy of it. But this era is different from other singularities. Humanity will not be restored just by obtaining the Holy Grail. We're aware of it. Unless we can stop the Lion King's sacred lands, this era's disturbance will never disappear. King Ozymandias, you gave up your trump card, the Holy Grail. Does that mean you will cooperate with our capture of the Holy City? Don't make me say it out loud, Lady of Beauty. I have already told the guardian beast outside to stand down. I'll lend you my divine beast corpse. I'll demonstrate my own strength on the battlefield as well, but I'll likely have to attend to something else. You go capture the Holy City on your own. You mean the army of Sphinxes outside? That's this nation's strongest unit? Thank you, King Ozymandias. Although it's a shame you won't be joining us. Be grateful I'm not stealing your spotlight on the battlefield. Yes, thank you. We did it, Senpai. Looks like we'll have good news for the King Hassan. What did you say? King Hassan? Are you referring to the swordsman that looks like the Grim Reaper? You came to my desert on his advice. That's right. That skeleton told us to go to the desert, only then would he take on Sir Gawain for us. I see. Seems like you've wasted your time, Valderox. What do you mean, wasting my time? Heh. Pharaoh Ozymandias, who's King Hassan? The leader of the old men of the mountain, and the one I am conscious of much as the Lion King. The reason I didn't wage an all-out war on the Lion King wasn't merely to guard this grand temple. I expanded this desert and fought against the mountain people. It was just after that. I was sitting alone on this throne plotting my next military strategy when lightning shot up my spine. It was such a chill that I turned around, and standing there was that man, the first old man of the mountain. He was long done with his mission too. In a brilliant display of swordsmanship, he'd already decapitated me. I swung back with all my strength, of course, but by that time he'd melted back into the darkness. Already decapitated? Oh, Senpai, it's that thing, remember? How are you still alive? I realize he's my enemy, but I can't help but to admire his godlike assassination. If the battle hadn't taken place in my temple, my head would be long gone. Since then, I could not even move on my own until the wound healed. When you came to my temple, the wound was about to heal. If I'd have known he was cooperating with you, I would have agreed to help from the start. That's what I meant. You told me first you wouldn't have had to fight me. That's true, but aren't you glad we fought? Like I said, don't make me say it out loud. That you never know until you try. How much embarrassment do you think the king of all gods can take? King Hassan. So you already came and struck him. And we obtain our Holy Grail, folks. Ooh, we're going to take a pause right here because we're advancing way beyond the time allotted. Well, not by a whole lot, though. And it looks like we're headed towards the East Village. But like I said, concluded for right now, folks. Again, as always, this is your host, Lord Valrox, wishing you tons of luck on the Singularity and on the gacha. Theoretically, I could roll on the gacha if I wanted to again. I have more than enough quartz and the tickets we acquired. But again, I'm debating if I should go for MP2 Ozzy. I mean, he could have done even better. I'd like to have him as better support right there for the final. Seeing as how Drake can do damage, but not enough to take down Ozzy. Still though. Well, I'll think about it. At least raising his level, I can do that much. Anyways though, good luck, and plan accordingly.